Okay, after going through and checking all your plans, elevations and sections, making sure they're all tidied up, making sure the crop boxes are set up correctly, your levels are set up correctly, we're ready to go on and start to organize some sheets and get all of those drawings onto the sheets. One thing though, we want to have a cover page and we want to have an image on that cover page. So what I'm going to do is come in and make a 3D image of our house, a perspective drawing. Not the one that we normally see when we go like that, which is an isometric drawing. We want to do a 3D perspective drawing. So I'm going to go back to my ground floor plan, come up, instead of clicking on the 3D view, I'm going to click on the down arrow and we have a thing called camera here. Now what's actually happening here is we have a camera. If I want to take a photo of the house from out the front. Now, when I come out past the crop box, the camera seems to disappear. It hasn't really, it's just not visible because the crop box is there. I could turn the crop box off, and you'll see what I mean. If I turn the crop box off, I can bring that right out. And I'm just going to come out to about where I want to take a photo. So it's usually a little bit off center so you can see down the side of the house. Take the photo and drag out. Now you've got to drag this out past the house, otherwise it will only see as far as you drag it out. So that will be fine for me, and that creates a 3D view. So I'm just going to just widen that a little bit that way, bring it up a bit, down and over. I just want to get rid of these foundations, so I'm going to select them, hold my control key while I select them, and then right click on them and hide in view and elements, not categories, because otherwise it'll get rid of our post out the front here as well. I'm going to leave the posts there, they look alright. Okay, so we've got this 3D view, and we're not going to render this at this stage. We're just going to come down and make sure we've in a fine, and we're going to make sure that we've selected realistic, and we get that sort of view. You can see we've got no ground around it as yet, but we will be putting that in the next part of the course, and so you'll get the same sort of plans, but you'll have some rendered drawings as well. So we're just looking at it like that at this stage, and that comes into our 3D view here, and you can see that is we can just change the name of that to perspective. And OK that. Alright, now we're ready to set up some pages. So I'm coming down past my sections, past my schedules, and we have sheets. Now remember we had this one that we bought in that we tried out our notes on. I'm going to rename that one, and I'm going to call it A500 and 2. And you'll see a reasoning behind this numbering as we go along, and I'm going to call it standard details. Okay, and then we can go and create a new one, bring a new one in, and in fact we want to bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more sheets. Remember, we're using A2 metric, the OAC one, which you'll get out of your Moodle site, and you should have put into your templates folder. And we just want to call that new. Okay, and I'm just going to go back in and do those as many as I can. And you see they're all coming in as unnamed. How many did I say I wanted? 6. I want 8 altogether. Got 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we probably won't use all of those at this stage, but I'll go through and start renaming these. So I'm going to rename the first one A001, and I'm going to call that cover. And next one we're going to rename as 101, and I'm going to call that site. And next one we're going to call 201, and we're going to call that foundation. And the next one we're going to name floor plan, and that's going to be 301. And okay, we're going there. This one's going to be 401, and we're going to call this north and south elevations, and on that one, this one's going to be 402, and this one's going to be east and west elevations. And one more to go, which is going to be sections. Oops. Wall sections. And okay. Now the good thing about that is if you watch down here, as we click on those, you'll see that that information is coming into your sheet as you go through. Okay. All right. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll start to bring these in and sort them out on different sheets so that we can get ready to print them out to PDF.